Good evening. We have literally just within about a few minutes, we've just entered the beginning of the evening. So I know, so I'm here with with hopefully what should be a short video. Um, I wanted to kind of talk about, you know, who we are and what we do. Obviously, I don't really know that much about. I'm not really a professor, but I know about myself, and I can. That's the best job that I can do. But going back to myself, so what I wanted, I'm trying to do short videos now, and what I wanted to talk about was kind of like the things we do and the places we fall into, the things that happen, what's around us, all that stuff. Um, what I wanted to talk about was you know, we always think, especially when you look in the past, even when you look in the future, we think, well, if I knew this, I would have done that. If I knew that, I would have done this. If I blah, 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 blah. But that's not the way the world works. The world kind of just rolls. The world is always moving on its axis. It's always spinning, right? So the world is constantly moving and things are always changing and happening all the time. That's the nature of this planet. Even if there was no living beings on this planet, it would be moving. So if there are living beings on the planet, it's still moving. Think about this, and I think about this myself. How ignorant was I? Yeah, okay, I wasn't Mr. Know It All by any means, but was I really all that ignorant, or was my mind actually working well? You know what I mean? Because there is so much matter that goes into doing just about anything, even the simplest thing, even a sport. There's so much that goes into it that you cannot process everything consciously. Oh, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's not how it works, right? Some people's lives really are like that. They've been, let's say they had a bakery in their family for 70, 80 years. They've been doing it for decades and decades since they were wee high. They know each and everything. I gotta do this, da, 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 da. And they literally spend a lot of time in those places. You know what I mean? That's one thing, right? If you get a like I think about myself, and I'm thinking about that right now. If I think about myself and all the different stuff that I did, being at level one all the time, that takes a lot of, that's not easy at all, first of all. And I don't really know anybody who literally was able to, but the thing is that takes a lot of ability, where your mind has to sometimes just to do certain things. And people are impressed, right? When they see you do certain things, they're like, wow, this guy is, it must take so much brain power, IQ. I don't believe in any of this. It must take so much skill or talent to do this and to do that. And meanwhile, I'm just on my lazy shit, just doing stuff naturally, right? But I'm not, and what, with clarity, because when you move forward, you always think about the past, and you gain clarity on the past. As I gain clarity, I don't have any regrets. I just go, well, that's the way it was, and that's what it was. I dealt with life like a child should, and I did things as they should be. You know what I mean? And then I think back, I didn't do a bad job at all with what I was doing. I didn't do, dude. Let's say some guy goes, money has ruined me. I made so much money that I lost all my old friends, and I can't make new friends. Blah, 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 and I keep making too much money. It's like, I understand that's not your goal. I understand you're not enjoying it. I understand it means nothing to you, but you're making a lot of money, man. You're successful. You did something successfully. Being popular, for example, is not easy. Everybody wants to be the most wants to be popular. It's not easy at all. You don't just be the dumbest guy and you're popular. But if you act like the dumbest guy and people kind of believe it, well, why not? Why not, right? Moving on. So I'm going to wrap this up while reflecting on myself and whatnot, like I typically do, and I'll conclude it. As of now, I'm moving forward. Yeah, even now, I realize it's pointless it's not about, first of all, overthinking is not good, but it's not about overthinking. It's spelling everything out. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta catch and go. You know what I mean? If you're kind of in some kind of job where you're analyzing numbers or you're a publisher or you're an editor, I don't know, you analyze stuff, right? You are literally breaking stuff down. That's fine. You might have a whole team with you, and that's fine. But a guy I like movement, man. I like running. I'm not the worst runner in the world. At my best, I got quite a bit of a run on me. And I think of it like a football game. I gotta catch and go. I don't got time to run to the cheerleader, kiss her on the cheek, do a little dance, and move on. I'm not even doing a little dance after I hit the touchdown. I want to hit the next touchdown, or I want to get back on defense and then hit another touchdown. I want to catch that throw from the quarterback, and I want to go with it. I want to catch it. I want to go with it. I want to hit that touchdown. Now I'm not. Now look, they're not telling me, hey, look, like we got what's it called, incentive for you. Every touchdown you hit, you get $1,000. I don't like that. Like, dude, I'm scoring a fucking touchdown for an important game. Are you gonna put $1,000 in my measly $1,000 in my face? What do you think my talent level is? I mean, forget it. Now, if you're gonna do that, you get 3 strikes. You do that the third time, man, I'm out of this fucking game, and I'll go play another game. I'll play the same game somewhere else. Don't fuck with me like that, all right? That touchdown means more than that to me. I want to score it. I want to win. You know what I mean? But I mean that's what it is. Now, ideally, being level 1 and everything, I mean, you try everything, and it's hard to stick to one thing. You know what I mean? If I played football for 20 years, I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing, man? How much football am I going to play, man? How many times am I going to do this and that and go that way and go that way? It's absolutely, it's become so repetitive that it's absolutely pointless. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, I didn't understand that. I used to always think athletics were so good. I used to go, wow, this guy was the best defensive player. He had the most tackles. 20 years running as a pro, not including all the fucking football he played as a kid and in college and in high school. Fucking guy's been playing pro football for... What the fuck kind of life does this fucker have? 20 years of fucking pro football, man. How many times are you gonna zigzag and catch in this position, that position? Everything you've done, you've already done 1,000 times already. What the fuck is the excitement in that? And that's what makes me so glad that I am in the position that I've gotten in a few months ago, where I'm actually moving forward finally and advancing in things. You know what I mean? Rather than being stuck. But even before I wasn't stuck, even though I was supposed to be stuck, I kept moving from here to there, leaving this, starting that. And it was beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I made it work. I was limited. And yeah, times were really shitty at times. A lot of the time, life was kind of shitty. But I mean, I look back now and I go, I really made good with it, man. I really made good with it. But but as of now, I love advancing in things. For the first time in my life, I can advance in things. It gives you more respect. It gives you more self-esteem. Shouldn't say self-esteem, but it gives you more respect. You feel better about you know what I mean? And it's healthier for my mind to advance in a few things. Anyways, although I could explain more, but why do it? It was such a good run that I had right now. I'm just going to wrap it up, say good evening again. And I will be posting this, so enjoy this. One more thing, I don't know why, YouTube is funny. So if I do a 5-minute video, it can upload in like 2 minutes or under, or sometimes it goes to the end and it just freezes. Like YouTube is working fine. Either YouTube cuts out as I'm uploading, or it's working fine and it's stuck there and it won't go to the last 5%. It's at 95% and it won't do it. And I don't know what's going on with that. It gets really annoying sometimes. Like, I'm trying to upload videos and it's just loading. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? Or it just it's stuck there, or it's going super slow, even though YouTube is working. I hope I don't have to deal with that. It's really annoying, because I tried checking online, and I can't see that others are having the same issue. And also, I find that on other devices it works totally fine at the same time, and I just don't understand what's going on. I mean, I got the app. Why doesn't the app work? And YouTube works on Safari, but it doesn't work on the app. I don't get it.